Well, Coach, no rain in the forecast. That's the good news, but it is a chilly December day here in the Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Right, 190.
58, the mic.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Where?
Coming. Ball trot.
58, right over there, Yeah.
Go, 14.
58, right there.
Watch the run.
Watch the shift.
Green, 85.
Now Wilson on first down. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the backer.
25.
25, check 25. Switch. Check 99. Hey, check 24.
To throw is Wilson. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught. It's Perriman. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Go, 14.
Trump. 58's the mic.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. But forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Echo. Pick your game up.
To throw again is Wilson. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly,
10 at the 37-yard line.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Got it. Touch 50.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
12. Mike's 43.
Wilson will throw again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
What we got? Check the backer, check the backer.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Zebra.
Here we go again. Chef.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Play out.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43.
Again, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here. Down to 1 remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Double dog, that's the way.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike 11. Hey, let's get off the field, G.
On 2nd down, here's Murray.
Check.
That ball complete to Isabella.
Kill.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Kill.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Murray's pass intended for Andy Isabella. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Hey, alert.
It's our time.
Hey, alert.
Hey, switch gears. Check. 36.
I'll go special.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Go 58 to Mike.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Hey, alert.
58.
14.
58 to Mike. Let's go one more.
Check.
Go.
58.
Now on 2nd and 16. Wilson, he'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 9, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Mike. You ain't got nothing.
Go.
I got him. That's me.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
43. 43 is the mic.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. 23 yards the pickup there.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Right there.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And an alley to run. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
At the 38-yard line.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slapped. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Check hot route. Hot. Check 26. Check 26.
Kill.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Cardinals.
On 1st down, Drake. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
45-yard line.
Watch out.
Check 37.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's it. Big
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Drake. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Get there.
And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And he is nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
We got it.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Gonzalez puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the 2nd half gets started. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Let's walk. Slam. Rush them.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Shift. Let's go. Come on. 54. Hayward. Rabbit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. It's caught by Aguilar. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks off. For the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Check. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Play action. Now it's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Arizona.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Murray now on first down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
47-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
From the 39, Wilson, left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch. Escaping the pressure right.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. 58, right?
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
19. Check, 43. Here we go. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike.
From the shotgun, Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I got one. Check three.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Green 80. Coming. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Show guys, listen. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nick Chubb, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 5. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Don't get nervous.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Whip, 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 whip.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. It's complete to Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
And the Cardinal first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He's coming. We got double up.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
Kill. Joker. Check three.
A give running right, Drake. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
22's coming, Mike. Here we go. You go tight. You got tight right there. Mike's 22. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Hey, watch it. Shot.
On 2nd and 12, Murray completes it to Aguilar. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Watch the twist. No. Back. Watch the safety creep. Shift. Great stone. Try ball. Wahoo. Hurry.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long. Check 43. Go. Check 6 guard.
From the gun, Murray. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Spot that. Too quick.
Wilson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
43's the mic. Watch the run. Mike's 40. Mike's 43.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Hey, alert. Check. 14.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took it the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Seahawks 26-yard line.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Right there, 54, right there.
Back to throw it, Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Get that ball, get that ball. Check 31, check 31.
15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15.
Hey, get in the weight room. Mike.
To throw is Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Gerald McCoy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And it's 2nd down.
Get ready. Get ready. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
43 is the mic.
Come on. You better bring it. Look for signal.
Off. 43 is the mic, boy. 40.
One left.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing now is Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Alert. Lucky. Hey, 0.
They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Don't let him breathe. Play that there. All day, baby. All day, baby. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. Hey, 0.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson. The open man here, Renfro. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Check 99. Check 99.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I'm coming after you. Good job right there. Hey, easy.
Now Chubb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Tackles. 58.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Forced out to his left, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Coming up on a 3rd and 9, opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
I'll go special. Chance. Tighten up. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. Bring it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big 1st down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that 1st down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. Now Wilson finds his tight end Ingram. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
36 power. Gun. 58, the mic. Hey, tight. 58, right over there, right? Gun. Mike, 58, right there.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Run left.
To throw again is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And a costly, costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First down, Cardinals.
Check 24, check 24. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Come on, D.
Hey. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Too little. Put it 2. Check. Mama. Check. Put it 2. Check. Mama.
Pick the edge. Come.
That's it.
First down, Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn up. Switch. Go. Go back. We got motion. Back up. Mike.
They'll run with Drake. And an alley to run. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Today's final score.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Arizona, a win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.